Good morning, everyone. Wonderful. Good morning. Tamimi, hey there. Welcome. Good morning to you too. Well, new week, new day, new week. Last full week of the month, so make it count. Let's make some good profits. And what else do we have? Just a second. Just a second. All right. It's fine. All right. What happened on Sunday? The Sunday Open brought us a new week opening gap. New week opening gap, which was actually, hold on, let me check it. The low of the candle was, I'm gonna measure the 5-minute candle. The low of the candle was 196 on the micro. 196. Okay. So new week opening gap below that sell side liquidity at 200. We made some new high, took out this buy side liquidity, which technically an Asia high. Asia high has been taken. All right. And the next buy side liquidity is Friday New York PM session high, which is up at 340. Still can go up there. Absolutely not impossible. I'd like to see a return to the new week opening gap, but we could be looking for a continuation. Also, this here is not the most beautiful. What this is a bearish order block right down there. I mean, sorry, up there. This is a bearish order, so we are inside of the bearish order block right now. And the question remains if price wants to break this order block again or not. If we go to the higher time frame on the 1 hour, made some new lows. There was a fair value gap. I don't know which time frame. Was this the daily? Yeah. So there was a daily fair value gap here from the 18th of January. Joy, hey there, good morning. And we closed below that candle. Now we are making some kind of a retracement. And so if this continuation, I mean, if this drop wants to continue down further, we just have to go below the 17,000. Let's compare it to ES. Almost the same pattern, nothing really exciting. Still have buy side this Friday PM session. Other than that, let's go back to the 5-minute. We just just subscribed to the channel. Welcome. Thank you for joining and welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. All right. So could be, I mean, this 200 EMA could be acting as some kind of a resistance. We don't know that yet, but we're just gonna wait and see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. Okay. Maybe we could see a shift in direction. I'd like to see the downside as a shift, but we're still continuing higher, and we're actually like 55-56 points from that PM session high. For Nasdaq, it's not a big deal, but we're just gonna wait. We're inside of the kill zone. Oh, by the way, guys, Oh, let me see, Tamimi. There is a good indicator on TradingView, shows date and time frame and instrument that you're trading. Maybe you should try it so we know which time frame are you looking at. All right, such as watermark quote. Okay, that's actually a good idea. Watermark. Watermark. Time frame, date. Here, this one, right? There you go. Tamimi, thank you. I know you like applauses, so I'm gonna give you an applause. Actually, I was looking for something similar. Oh, but you guys can't see it. All right, I'm gonna have to place it to. Okay, top center. We're gonna put it to bottom right. No, that's not good. Don't show in quote. Bottom right, small, normal. What the hell is this? Market. How about that? Text. Oh, there you go. Gosh, no. I'm sorry, Tamimi. I had to do it. You know, it's Monday morning. It's Monday morning. I just had to. Hey, this was a good idea. Good morning, Mihails. I'm doing great. The weekend was awesome. I'm expecting a package with a courier. Should be arriving any second, any moment. So I'm gonna have to leave you guys for like a few minutes until I get down to the front gate and have to take that package. All right, I like this. I like this one. There you go. This was actually a very good idea. So look at that. They're aiming for. I'm gonna put this here too. Watermark. No. Button right. Normal. Text. There. So now you guys will be able to check on which time frame I'm on. Is normal okay, or should I put it in large? Maybe large is better. Let me know. Large or a little bit smaller? Is it too large? Anyway. We're spiking higher. I'm guessing it wants to go for that buy side liquidity at the Friday PM session high. I'm actually a little bit excited to take it. Maybe with 2 micros. How about that, guys? I don't know. Liquidity run, maybe. Who knows? Let's see. On the 1 hour, we do have some good targets up there. That's for sure. But where can we go from here? Anyway, I jumped into the trade. It was a little bit of a probe trade with only 2 micros, but you know what? I might be okay with this by only going to 30. Okay. So let me show you my entry. It's right here. Not the perfect entry, but what I can do, I can get into the BULENOX chart. There. What do you guys see? Okay, it's better. So this is kind of like a probe trade. Yeah, 340. So I expect some profit taking before it gets there. And I just want to get out from the position before we go there. Now, I don't have the same indicator, but you can read on the watermark, like this is the 1 minute micro Nasdaq. Only with 2 micros, I'm not risking more than like 60 something dollars, maybe 70. So it's not a big deal. I think I'm risking around 70. If this one would decide to go for this Asia lows down there, which is the new week opening gap, it can still go, but I could imagine that this goes for the Friday high. That's why it's a little bit risky. It's a risky trade, and we'll see where it goes from there. Oh, by the way, let me add my entries. So my phone is gonna ring any second, and I have to leave you guys for a few minutes just to take my package. Okay, my entry is at 291.50. There, take profit is at 29.75. And my stop loss is only at 74.75. There. So that's my trade. It's not a big deal. It's only like 15 points stop with micro. So I'm not scared. If it wants to go lower, let me check the 5 minute. It definitely has to go lower than 65 in that case, to wait for a structure shift to the downside, and then we can target the 200. Maybe. But this is my usual London morning probe trade. Hold on, can you guys see it? Yeah, you can. All right. Doesn't look too good now, but we have no news except the London Open. That's why it's a little risky, but again, I'm just taking a small position. Oh, I was waiting for this call. Just a second. Bonjour, hello David. Jó reggelt, üdvözöllek Zoltán, good morning. Just the usual phone calls. We have a trade on, not too much risk, only like $70 of risk. I expect a continuation to buy side liquidity at Friday's PM session high. Could be a continuation of the short squeeze, although if it shifts structure beautifully at this area, we can target the new week opening gap down there. So that could be a good target. Absolutely. Judith, hey there, good morning. How you doing? This was a very good idea, Tamimi, for showing this indicator. Actually, this was actually an awesome idea. This indicator is awesome, so you guys can see at any second which time frame am I hovering all around. Maybe it's better to recognize than the watermark in the background. By the way, what is the risk to reward on this one? It's better than I thought, actually. Maybe I should bring down my TP to 25. Maybe I'll do that. For safety reasons, you know. 25. Modify it to 25. Yeah, so I modified it to 25. I'm gonna go with a 1 to 2 strictly because it's Monday. So guys, I'm super happy that everyone is here, getting more and more viewers. Please push the like button if you can help out the stream. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. We're streaming every day. Use the discount. Last week is on the corner. Last full trading week from the month. So let's smash it, guys. Okay. Still hovering here. Good morning, Crypto Panda. How you doing? Good to see you there. So we are in this trade only with a small position with micro. Howdy, Trader Oracle. How you doing? Yeah, 340. I'm looking for buy side liquidity, you know, Friday New York PM session high. If it's not going to turn out good, then I'm not scared. If we see a strong displacement to the downside, I might going to cut it and look for the good old new week opening gap down there. So that might be a possibility. I'm afraid that London Open can mess up the cards a little bit, although I'm not expecting too much volume, but who knows. I think everybody wants to go for the new week opening gap, and maybe the market wants to squeeze some more orders. So let's see, just a second. We do have more contracts. I mean, just looking at the book map, I'm not trading with the book map, but as I'm looking at it, it does have some more possible orders up there waiting as liquidity, but who knows. I was just looking a continuation to the upside. I'm tuning in just for the lawnmower. I'm not gonna lie. Well, the lawnmower guy is not on yet. Waiting for him, but so far no sign of him. I don't know what's it gonna do about the market, but there's no sign of him yet. So again, guys, I'm just gonna step out for a few minutes because I'm expecting a package. So I have to run out to the front gate and take that, and for a few minutes, any second when my phone rings, I'm just gonna have to go and grab it. Could be going a little bit sideways here. So, how was the weekend for everyone? If we start to see the structure shift, then we might gonna aim for the new week opening gap as well. That Friday high is really tempting, but I mean Friday PM session high. I'll look at that. Lights turning. So this was a little bit aggressive. This was a probe trade again. Quite weak, and thank goodness. All right. Well, we had a good weather, so I took some walks and tried to sleep. So it was okay. You know, if I look at this pattern on the 15-minute and also on the 5-minute, it's typically like they want to squeeze it higher a little bit more. Now the thing is, if we have an opposite signal at this time, I might going to take the opposite direction, but that has to be a very clean entry, because then I want to go for the new week opening gap too. It's like, I know it's like almost 100 points down, but you know, it's funny how the weekend used to be the highlight of the week since I've been trading. I can't wait for the week to start. It's actually, it's a good thing, right? I'm sure I'm not the, yeah, it's a good thing. I can't wait for the week to start. At the weekend, you know, I start to do my things and, you know, around the house and, you know, visiting family or something, whatever. But in my mind, you know, I on Sunday, for example, I'm watching television with my fiance, and we're watching TV or a movie, whatever, or we're just walking or whatever. But in my mind, I'm already at the charts. Like, all right, how should I do this? How should I do that? And she sees that. She knows, like, you're not here. Yeah, and I admit, I'm not here. Sorry, I'm not here. I'm already focusing on the chart. Good morning, Marco. So I was watching a movie with her yesterday evening. Sorry, it was a television series, a thriller or something. I don't even know what it was about. It was some killer, and they were trying to find the killer. I don't even know, because I was thinking on the charts, like, okay, this and that, I should do this, I should do like that. Sometimes I was checking my phone, and I don't even know what I was watching yesterday. Oh man, sideways. That's sad, because this could be a turn. All right. Yes, I'm funded with BULENOX, and this right now, this trade is actually being taken on a BULENOX funded account right now, but this has been copy traded. So right now, this trade is on a funded account. Just saying. I promised this for last week, and so I'm starting this week. But only with 2 funded accounts I'm willing to share yet on YouTube. I'm putting the rest on rest. So this is a funded account. This is a fresh one. I can also show you guys. I'm in a drawdown currently, of course. This was my first trade on the funded account, so you guys can see it. I think BULENOX master account, right? So this was my first trade. Unfortunately, I'm down like a few dollars already, but this is a funded account. Oh, and I have an Apex funded account too, which is copy trading. But yeah, from this week, that's how we do it. Laura, hey there, good morning. From Italy. Oh, thank you, Laura. I'm blushing now. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much. How's the weather down there? I hope it's sunny and beautiful. Padua. I'm gonna check it. Where is Padua? Padua, Italy. Hold on. Let's see. You're not too far from me. Only 800 kilometers. Oh, so you're not far from Venice. Padua, beautiful. Oh, wow, look at that. Wow, is this there? Beautiful, wow, look at that. What is this? Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, I like this bridge. Is that a church something? Oh, nice Christmas. Beautiful city. Yeah, yeah, I can see that. I can see that. If I zoom it out, I see that it's very close to Venice. That is great. I was in Venice once. I've never been to Padua. I was in, how do you say it? Bibione? 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 I don't even know where it is. It's somewhere down there, not too far. Ferrara. Padua. Nice. That's awesome. What about Iran? Patrick, I have no information. I was checking some news over the weekend. There were no military action, fortunately, thank God. Yet. I mean, not any significant. So, yeah. Things are done with Iran for now. Oh, well, it's terrible what's happening over there. It's just terrible. Oh, guys, I'm sorry. I think this trade is not looking good. I think I can say that officially. That we're not looking that good right now. That's no problem. If this continuation is not going to happen, let me check the 5-minute. I would still need to see a significant structure shift to the downside, which should be exactly at my stop loss, but no problem. If it takes my stop, I would be looking for some kind of a possible entry to go short. And finally go for that new week opening gap down there. It seems like it's gonna happen now. I really thought that we're gonna have the continuation to PM session high. It was looking real strong, so one displacement, pushing higher. So I thought that at least we get to the 30s and stay, worst case scenario, stay in the range, but it's just not going there. So what can I say? Guys, by the way, push the like button and subscribe to the channel. That helps out with a great deal. And let's wait for London Open. All right. Also, while we're waiting, I'm gonna put in an ad. If you see an ad popping up, you can also help out the stream by watching it, even clicking on it. Adds a little bit of revenue. Ad is coming in 3, 2, 1. All right, let's wait. Let's just wait. Okay, all right. Okay. What's the time? 20 more minutes until London Open. I assume that everyone wants to go for the new week opening gap, which will happen. The only thing I don't know if they want to squeeze this one up to those swing highs. I'm sure there's a lot of liquidity up there. Hey Naz, hope you had a solid weekend. Yeah, I had. I didn't. No, I didn't. Good to see. I hope you had a great weekend too. I hope you had an awesome weekend. Again, I'm just saying, I'm expecting a phone call for a package to arrive, so I have to pick it up at the front gate. So I might have to leave you guys here for a few minutes when the courier is gonna call me. But I think you guys can handle yourself. It only takes a few minutes for me. So my plan is still the same, expecting a continuation. Bro, you think? Yeah, it will. That's what I think. It's going to happen. I'm 90% sure. 90% sure it's gonna happen. But it's not going to be, I mean, not the same like World War II, or it's gonna be pretty much tactical, and what I think, it's not going to go into the center of Europe or whatever. I think the war, the main core of the war, could be right there around Israel or that area around Iran, maybe Ukraine. I don't know which place is what the big boys are looking to go with, but it's going to be narrowed down to a much smaller area where there's going to be a lot of troops sent in by many nations, but it should not be escalating to a much bigger, I mean, to the whole European continent, for example. But it's going to be a world war because I think many nations are going to join. So I think it's going to happen. I hope I'm wrong. I really hope. But war is the biggest business, as we all know it. Yeah, you know, the problem, Naz, is that I have a contract still with the military, but it's I mean, how do they say it? Reservist or something like that. It's not exactly that, but actually I signed a contract that until, and I'm not 45 yet, but until I'm 45 or whatever, but that's just a matter of seconds that they make a new law that they can call me in, as I was in a NATO military group. So I guess if there is a war coming, my ex-commander in the military, which is a good friend of mine, he told me, he always scares me, like joking a little bit, but also, you know, giving me the bumps like, hey Tom, you know, if all hell is breaking loose, just so you know, we're expecting you. And I say, yeah, sure, you know, I'm gonna buy my one-way ticket to Dominica, and I'll be over there, you know. Tom, if they call you, still have to go. I have a contract still, but first they are going to send me to an exercise or, you know, training camp for a month or two, because when I was in the NATO platoons, it was quite long ago. So I guess they said they have to send me to a quick training. But anyway. But maybe I will bring my laptop or my phone and I will trade from the field, you know, who knows. I couldn't join the Marines because of my Machina loops. Machina loops. I gogged back in high school. Oh well. Oh, just a second. Just another call. Oh, sorry. Sorry. No war for you. There you go. So we're still in this trade. Trying to break about 300. Let's see if it goes. Not risking too much on this. My target is 25. We can target the Friday PM session highs. If you look at the Friday PM, New York PM session high, there's a nice wick up there. Above, let me check, above 40. Yeah, somewhere around 40, 340. So I just want to get out at 25. It's a good 1 to 2 risk to reward for me. If I can get out at 25, I'm okay. I got right all the indicators. I'm only taking M15 flat top bearish shaken ashy candle shorts and NQ1 3 mini per account. Well, there you go. That's the strategy. So I can tell you guys that officially this is now a funded account. So the recaps are coming back and I'm taking the trades on funded accounts. So also evaluations, but they're copy traded. But trading live stream on funded accounts. So the goal is way up there, but for Nasdaq it shouldn't be a big problem. Tom is a big problem. I hope I don't have any big problem. Guys, I had to realize something last week. I'm drinking too much coffee, and I was drinking. I mean, I drink it like an Americano, with a coffee mug like this big. It's like 2 deciliters. Anyway, so I'm drinking 2 mugs every day, at least 2 mugs like this, and I think I have to quit coffee for a little bit, or at least, you know, downgrade my daily coffee intake to a small one, because it gives me anxiety, you know, I think. So less coffee, less stress, less anxiety. So now I'm drinking tea with no caffeine. And what? I think it has to do something that I don't sleep that well. It gets me more tired at the afternoon, and I'm a little bit more aggressive. No, I'm not the way like that. I'm not hitting everyone, but irritable. I think that's the word for it. I'm a little bit more nervous, irritable with the too much coffee, and it's not good. I don't like that. Yeah, black coffee and whiskey. And then I'm going to throw knives at everyone. No. Even if I drive around the city at the rush hour and there's quite a few, I mean, when I drive, sometimes if my nerves get wrecked while I drive, I tend to push the horn or maybe talk loud, you know, or whatever. Sometimes, you know, I'm a little bit like I'm ashamed of myself because I like to push the horn and I shouldn't. And I think if I would drink less coffee, that would change as well. A lot of mafia over there. Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, there was a story. It was years ago. When I was having my BMW. It was a fast car, and I was going like, okay. I mean, a little bit over the speed limit. Let's just stay there. All right, a little bit over the speed limit. And there was another BMW trying to take over me, and there was a turn coming on. So it was a very dangerous turn, but I was pushing it as well, and the guy actually made it. It was a very, very, very dangerous for him to take me over on the outer phase of the track, or the road, sorry. And he was very close to me, and so I gave him the middle finger, and I was an idiot too. I was absolutely an idiot. I gave him the middle finger. So the guy taken me over, and yeah, and they were two guys in the car, and they taken me over, and they forced me to stop. Absolutely. So they pushed the brakes, and they forced me to stop, and they actually, you know, they stopped the car like in both lanes, so I couldn't pass them. And so two guys stepped out of the car, and my doors were actually not locked, so automatic lock was not on. So they pulled the door on me and wanted to grab me out of my seat. The seatbelt was on, and the guy grabbed my shirt, and they wanted to take me out of the seat, and I was yelling too. I said like, F you, man, and whatever, blah, 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 blah. And yeah, it's, I swear to God, it was a real thing. It was a real thing, and they wanted to grab me out of the car. But then other cars came, you know, and I guess they realized there are some other witnesses and anything. And so this guy spit me in the face and said all kind of beautiful things to me, and that's how it happened. Yeah, it was GTA style. Absolutely, absolutely. So he grabbed my shirt. He was saying very nice things both to my family and to my mother, and he tried to grab me, but the seatbelt was on. And by that time, the other cars were witnessing the whole thing, and so the guy spit me in the face, and they got back into the car. And it was not over yet. For a few seconds, I thought that I'm going to go after them, because I was following them. And for a few seconds, my mind was totally blurry. Like I was seeing all darkness, you know. I was in total darkness, my mind. And I thought that I'm going to push their car. I'm going to push their bumper with my bumper. That's what I thought. I'm going to go after them and just push them, you know. It really came to my mind, but thank God I didn't do that. But I did go after them for a few kilometers, and I thought I'm going to push their bumper. I said, F it, I don't care about my bumper. I just want their bumper and their car to be wrecked. I don't care about my car. I just want them to be wrecked. And but thank God I stopped. So that was my biggest road rage event in my life that I have encountered. So we don't have that issue. Oh yeah, because in Texas there's just guns. Everybody has guns. You know, I was watching that movie. Hell or High Water. I love that movie. I think it's one of the best neo-western movies out there. Hell or High Water with Chris Pine. And when they're trying to rob the bank in Texas, I don't know which city it was, but so everybody was having guns. The civilian people, the citizens, they were having guns. So, great movie. And you know, I was like, what the hell? And a friend of mine told me, who was in Texas, like, it really is like that. So when you go in Texas and try to pull a gun on someone, everybody has a gun on the street. Everybody. So you should be careful, like bring something better, because yeah, that's what they said. So I like, oh my God, it's really like that. And of course the bank robbery didn't turn out good in the movie, but everybody was having guns. And my friend says, who was in Texas for a few years, that it's actually like that. they really have guns. So I said, wow. Actually, he said, I'm not sure it's true or not, but they say that in Texas citizens have the most guns that they are carrying with themselves. I don't know if it's true or not, but that's what he said. So I said, all right. I'm not gonna do anything stupid when I'm in Texas, that's for sure. And they're not asking. They're just gonna shoot, like boom. And after they shot you, if you still live, they might gonna ask you what the hell. So I said, all right. That was Mafia guy in BMW. Yeah, maybe. Once I honked at someone, he came down and spit on my window. Well, almost the same here, but he managed to open the door on me. So yeah, in Texas, you'll meet the gun of the driver. Yeah. Don't mess with the Texas. Yeah. I'm in Iraq. I have a clock and Usama. Come on. Oh man. Be careful with your long volatility imbalance at this level. Could be. As I was looking at the 5-minute, I mean, I was still hoping for a squeeze to, as you see, to Friday high, PM session high. But is it gonna have the strength to go for it? I don't know. We still need like 23 points for my TP, but it's still inside the 5-minute candle bodies. But I don't like the rest. The 15-minute could be getting weaker, but this is also an order block, by the way, on the 5-minute. So this is also an order block. Could be dangerous. I know. Could be dangerous. It's a small risk trade, so if I lose, I should not be losing more than $70. So it's fine. I take that. Shoot first, ask questions later. Yeah. Good morning, Damien. How you doing? Laundromat to open. Yeah. So 10 seconds, and sorry, 10 seconds from now. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Let's see the London Open. Are we going to have a shift, or the squeeze is going to continue? Are you ready to rumble? Oh no, it seems like I'm offside for now. That's showing some weakness. The 5-minute is repricing now, which is okay. The small gap. I mean, the 5-minute is showing bullish signs. That's nice, but you know, the 1-minute, not really. If we shift down, then we're gonna target the new week opening gap. That's for sure. Maybe this was the squeeze. They cannot do more. We already had the short. We already had the shift here. I just wanted to wait for the market open. So just a second. I'm gonna show you. There was a shift here already. Just saying. So right there was a shift. If it trades above that gap, about 304, that could still be good. But this was another bearish shift. I don't like that. And there is a liquidity void at 287, which I don't like. Oh man, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. At 287, there is a void. Maybe I should bail until I can, right? I'm gonna hold for now. Even if it goes lower, we'll see if we have a clean direction to the new week opening gap. It's about 94 points down, but we can do it. Nas, stop acting like a sissy girl. Trade E-mini. No, I can't. Nas, thank you so much for the tip. And I still haven't changed my music for the picture, but I have to disable it for now, Nas. But Nas, thank you again. It's really nice of you. Thanks for the tip, really. Yo, Chef, hey there. 1 minute, no. There you go. You guys can't hear it. Thank you so much for the tip, Naz. I will go with Mini, but for the funded account right now, I think I will not. But hey, if we would be having more volatility in the in the New York session, and there were some clean places to go, I might jump in with the Mini for scalping. But you know, it's the London session, and it is a little bit what it is. My courier should be arriving any minute. Oh no, we're going down. No shift for now on the 1 minute, but the 15 minute, well, it could be shifting. The problem is we have 287 as a void. 287.50 down there. I'm gonna put a line here so you guys will know. Don't like that area, but what can I do? It's only like a few points down. Heavy bid under the price. Hello, A. Hello, A. 60 lots, 290. Hold on. Oh yeah, I see that. Yeah, that should be this one. 60 contracts below 290. Man. Could be going down there. Yeah, it will. It will go for that. It was looking good for a while to go for that Friday PM session. So this small gap should be repriced at 87. It's like 3 points away. Okay, there's still 55 contracts there. 43 contracts. No, it's gone. Well, all right. So it's repriced. This has been taken. Are these buyers stepping in? at that area. There are more contracts now above the 300s. 307. Who knows? A little bit of a spike. Not sure if these buyers can push it up. That's the reason why you have to manage your trade. And if you see range forming, just exit the trade. Might hold for longer. Yeah, I mean, that's why. I mean, I understand completely, Paulius. Brando trades smashed my 50k. Nice, 2 more loaded. Congratulations, Brando trades. Good to hear that. Think they buying the dips? Could be. Could be. I don't know. Guys, welcome everyone to the stream. Please push the like button and help out the channel. That would be awesome. It's free to do, so please push the likes and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And by the way, we're turning into the last full week of the month. So I'm sure that these discounts are gonna change. MyFundedFutures has a leading offer for you guys. Check it out. Go to the link and grab your discounts. You can grab a 150k account for $50 on the starter plan. So check it out. TOPSTEP gives you an additional 20% for a new registration if you go through my link. Apex Trader 80% lifetime discount if you use the code, and BULENOX 90% for the first month. So check him out. Thank you so much for supporting the stream if you consider. Mesopathy, hey there, what's up? Can you explain how do you trade? Well, Sir Burson, it would be really the long version would be really long. The short version with Apex, do your old evals stop automatically, or do you need to manually cancel them? You need to manually cancel them, because if you don't cancel, it's going to rebill you, but it's also going to, you know, reset your account if you've blown it. I always say, if you buy an Apex account, just a second be with you, Sir Bernson. If you buy an evaluation account and for a discount price, especially from Apex, because it's a lifetime discount, and MyFundedFutures too. If you blow the account, leave the subscription, because who knows what's going to happen in next month. And worst case scenario, you're still going to have a discount account if you got rebuild in the last month, because it's going to reset. Okay. And very long now. My vision is short since 2 weeks. Yeah. Just be with you in a second. I passed that one, which is why if you passed it, then it's automatically deleting. Look at the macroeconomic. Oh yeah. So yeah, so if we look at the big picture, I'm sure there are a lot of reasons to go short, and in this scenario, the main reason I got to a long position is because before we get back to the new week opening gap down there, I thought that we might be sweeping liquidity from buy side liquidity above 330, because that's also the high of a bearish order block on the 5-minute. That's also Friday New York PM session high. And so I thought, why not? Everybody on the retail level wants to get back to the new week opening gap down there at 195, which could be happening any second. But I thought we're going to have a squeeze higher. Unfortunately, it seems like I'm going to be out of this trade in a few seconds. But hey, this is trading. And now we had a displacement, which means I might be considering to enter to a possible short position. I'm just going to get taken out here in a second. Which means we can target the new week opening gap as well. So why not? Why not? Come on, one more push. Let me go through with this one. It's a small position, so not a big trade on my end. Almost took me out, but I think it will with the next push. And now we're gonna have a fair value gap here, and the continuation to the downside can happen finally down to the 200. And this is the point where I think I should be considering closing my trade if it gets back to this area. So yeah, I would like to see the market take me out there, because my short would be looking way better. Okay, now I'm out from the trade, and I would be considering to go short on this from 280. So I'm gonna put a limit order 279.75, and we'll see where it go from there, if it's going to, you know, retrace. If not, then not. Let's see what happens. Oh, no. Good morning, FXMO. So you have an MFP or an order block. Yeah, risky. I told this when I started the stream that this is going to be an extremely risky. I mean, I was only risking like $70 on this account, so I'm not all that depressed about it. I'd like to see it go back to this gap, but if not that one, I would also might try this one, the lower one, because if this was kind of like a breakaway gap, I'd like to see the continuation down there to 54. So I might even try that. Actually, let me delete that. Low is at 54. Yeah. I might put a limit order at, what was the high of this candle? 73.50. The same goes here. The high of this candle, 70. Yeah, 70. Actually, I think I can go with 73. Round number 73. So let's see. No risk, no rally. Yeah. May bounce at the 200 EMA. Could be happening. I'm not saying no. Combination or patterns I created. Oh, you created 6 years ago. Nice. Well, you know, that's the beauty of trading. Like, everybody trades a little bit differently. So try to do our best. But you know, it's so close to this low at 54. Is it gonna go down there maybe? I wonder. I think it wants to take that out. I'm not sure. But it's very close down there. Anyway. So I'm just waiting. Let's wait a little bit. By the way, I scalped my losses back with micro, but that's not an official trade. So on my funded account, I'm up $22. Yes. Awesome. Do you have Discord? I have a Discord membership for $10, but if you stick around, I'm gonna be doing a free version soon. So but I'm gonna be doing a free version soon. No problem, Sir Bernson. I'm gonna do it in this week. There's gonna be a free version. I'm gonna rearrange the paid membership area, and you know, there's gonna be a video about that. No problem, Sir Bernson. It's absolutely fine. It's absolutely fine. And welcome from Paris. That's awesome. This is actually great. Just grab 2 more 50 using your code. Thank you so much, Brando. Thank you for supporting the stream. And thank you guys, really. I know I said it many times, and I know some people don't like me to say it, but it's part of the stream, because if anybody uses my codes and links, that helps me to be here full-time every day, London and New York session. I'm not a pro trader. I don't take yet, unfortunately, that much payout as I want to from prop firms. So thank you for supporting the stream with the codes. Look at this. Took out this sell side at 54. Now we have a sharp turnaround. What is going on? I don't know. So, Sir Berson, give me a few days this week. Join in the streams, and I'll be updating you with the free Discord, if that's fine with you. I'll love to hear your ideas, by the way. Everybody's ideas I'm open for. I'm always learning constantly. I do have my entry model, of course, but I'm always learning. I'm always learning, so... And thank you for joining again. Okay, and while we're waiting, and if you guys can also help me out with the advertisement, the ads are keeping the revenue alive. I'm going to be inserting an ad. If you guys see an advertisement, just don't click through on it. Just watch it, and that also helps the stream. Looking my stream from March. Thank you, Sir Berson. Thank you so much. You're awesome. Bounce right. Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. All right, ad is coming in. One while waiting. Thank you. Cool to see. Thank you. I have my video. It's on the. I'm already cutting it together. The new vlog video series, which is gonna be on a separate playlist, is coming. So it's gonna be 70% personal life, and 30-40% is gonna be trading related, how I am managing my in-life stuff with the trading. It's gonna be a vlog, but it's gonna be on a separate playlist, so it should not be disturbing the regular schedule and everything, so you guys can check it out too. It's coming. It's coming. It's not gonna be super exciting. Most likely just picking my phone and taking some snippets from real life, what I'm doing, where I'm heading, what I'm doing. Well, anyway. You saw the ad. Thank you. Thank you, Hello A. That's for supporting the stream, you know. Supporting the YouTube. I still wasn't able to take ad revenue from YouTube because I'm waiting for the post office letter to verify my address, but it still hasn't arrived. It's more than 1 month now. I sold at, we want it now. I sold at 302.75 but closed early. You will get it, Naz, don't worry, you will get it. All right, all right. Let's wait. Let's wait. Do I have any orders open? No, I don't. All right. Okay, okay. It's the waiting game, guys. It's the waiting game. What can we do? So how about we're going to do a giveaway at the end of this week. We're gonna do a MyFundedFutures giveaway, I think. We did BULENOX giveaways too, but we're gonna do MyFundedFutures and maybe a TOPSTEP too. I'm gonna set it up until tomorrow. It's gonna be a cash prize giveaway, but I already figured out how to do it. It's gonna be a wheel spin, and we might do it on Friday. All right. So I think it should be okay. So stay tuned as well. I mean, last time MyFundedFutures was super great to support the channel with an account they issued to the winner, but this time I'm gonna do the same but with a cash prize, so you don't necessarily have to buy a MyFundedFutures account, but it's gonna be, I think I will go with a $50 giveaway. For that, it's gonna be a starter account, so that's $50, and also a TOPSTEP 50K account. Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, giveaways are always good. I mean, I could do BULENOX too. The only thing I will not do, I'm not going to do it in crypto. So the only way that this is going to work is through PayPal or international wire transfer or direct debit card transfer. These are the ways that it should be working. This is the ones I can do. PayPal, debit card transfer, or international wire transfer. TOPSTEP finally fixed the mini. Really? That's good to hear. I heard some news about that. I'm gonna dig into the details. That is awesome. Because I want to do a video about that too. Yeah, I have to check it out too, because the rumors are going around about that. I wasn't sure from which they are doing that. So I'm gonna have to do a video. I think I had an email. Ah, only on TOPSTEP X. Oh, damn. Only on TOPSTEP X. So no video then. I mean, I love TOPSTEP, but why cannot they do it on? I can. They saying they're working on it, but I'm gonna show you right now on stream how difficult is to do it, because they say they're working on it. So I'm gonna show you. Look at the camera. This is how hard for them to work on it. You see, this is a mouse. This is how hard to do that for them. It's clicking like this. See, this is how hard for them to do it on any other platform. So one click. I don't know why they can't. Anyway. I wish they would do it for Rhythmic and Tradeaway too. They say that since a long time. They probably have a reason. Of course they have a reason. I'm going to tell you the reason. Although, again, I love TOPSTEP. Great company. Go check. I'm funded with TOPSTEP, so I trade with them. But it's an edge against the traders. That's it. It's an edge. Every prop firm, I don't hate them for that. Every prop firm has to do its business. They have a business model. They have to make money. Of course, they have to make money. That's their goal. And the prime income of money that they're making is through the failed challenges. And of course, they have an edge. But by not giving the proper micro conversion to their traders, that's forcing the traders to take higher positions with minis. And not everybody can do that, so it requires some extra skills, and that's an edge against those traders who are not so good. And so anyway, just saying. Yeah, that's a mental edge, psychological edge against those traders. When is the package coming? I'm waiting. So I don't know if I would want to jump into anything now. We did shift on the 5-minute. I mean lower. I'm just not sure. How long it can go. 244, 244. On the 5-minute we had the shift. I just don't know if this one wants to go down lower or not, or is it gonna stay here? Because as far as I'm concerned, and I see the 5-minute fair value gap, we had a nice tap in the price, and we have relative equal lows below 35-ish area. But are we gonna go down lower? Who knows? Below the midnight open, which was not even here. It's not accurate. I just put it there. It should be here at 40. Midnight open. The way these moving averages are lined up, I don't know why I'm seeing some sideways movement for London session. Tight range, yeah. Asia range will be blown up soon. That's double top. Go short, yeah. Yeah, so don't forget the new week opening gap is not mandatory, by the way, to be repriced today or tomorrow. It can wait even until next week. And it's tight range. So, excuse me, but the Asia lows, I do like it down, which it made on Friday. Of course, it's the, no, not Friday. What am I saying? Here at the Sunday open. It's very tempting, looking very good. If I put my magnet right there, should be helping a lot, right? That should be helping a lot. I'm trying to decide where is the low-hanging fruit here. And it should be this area if price wants to go into this congestion zone. It should be this area around 36, 37, whatever. That could be a low-hanging fruit. And what happens after that, that's a different question. On the 5-minute, yeah, that zone is looking good. It's consolidating now. Yeah, this is the waiting game. No volume, exactly. We're just waiting, trying to decide and wait out what it's gonna do. I mean, I jumped into this trade with 1 micro, but I don't know if it's worth to hold it. Just looking for it to return to the midnight level. Today, Monday, slow day. Lots of strong earnings coming up at the end of the week and economical news. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, guys, I didn't show you. I'm in this trade here. There. Just with 1 micro. I scalped here. That's why I told you guys I scalped my losses back. Exited here. But so far I don't know about this. Go long. Okay. Well, that's why I said I'm not sure what's gonna happen. I just want to see a retest of this midnight levels. Maybe take out some lows here. But I'm also even thinking on like putting it to break even. We have a liquidity void here. I might put this to put the stop here. Because if it trades above 81, then it should be going higher anyways. But maybe I should leave the gap open in case if it wants to breathe more. I'm gonna leave it there for now. Break even. I don't know what's it gonna do. Just wait for it. I was a little bit lucky with this scalp. It's only scalping with micros. But for now, I don't know. I'm really looking for the levels to be broken below 35. And of course, just like everybody else, looking for the new week opening gap. But I'm good with the low-hanging fruit. 37 for me is an okay target. The risk reward is not good on this one, but try to hold on to this if the squeeze won't continue. Should be tapping into 61, 62, repricing it. This is an order block, bearish order block. Might be enough to send it lower, but still the waiting game. Actually, the best entry for this trade, which I didn't take, was up here. And I thought it's too early, right there. I thought that it was too early. And the second chance to enter was here. And I didn't take that too. And I do feel some FOMO. The goal is the same, to get back to discount, and I'm happy with that if it would go down there. But now I think I have to sit through these retracements and everything. Not much I can do about it. How far can this one go? Just a waiting game. We are waiting. Yeah, seems like we're gonna hover around here. My favorite trend, 30 seconds sometimes. Yeah, I was trading with the 30 seconds for quite some time. It's very good, especially if there's enough volume. So it's good if you know how to handle it. All right, this could be even a structure shift here. Look at this. Failed to make that new low. Could be shifting higher. Don't like that. Check liquidity C strategy. It's so profitable. Yeah. I'm guessing it is. It must be. I checked so many strategies, by the way, in the past few years. Liquidity sweep. I mean, you name it. All the time frames, seconds, tick charts, everything. A lot. I don't even remember. So I know many of these strategies have an edge, but it's only good if you know how to use that edge. I mean, if you know how to execute properly with the proper risk management. So when I realized that even a coin flip can make money, that's when I said I don't want to do any more strategy hopping, because I'm gonna stick with my basic strategy, maybe fine tune it a little bit, but I'm gonna stick with that. And that doesn't mean I'm not looking into other stuff, because I always do, but I'm sticking with the core concepts. $9.16 and $10.33, beautiful. Oh yeah, yeah. Kind of like an inversion strategy. Yeah. 9.43. Yeah, this is kind of like an inversion, almost. Well, not exactly. So this is not, but I see what you mean. Beautiful sweep, strong displacement, aggressive push. You can go with that. Absolutely, absolutely. Have to backtest it, collect some more information, and just go with it. Go with it. And what I wanted to do here. Varkuti. I don't know what that is. You're good. Hotshot FX. You know Hungarian? That's good to know. Or are you a Hungarian? But good morning, you're good. I see more and more Hungarians, which is good. Okay, we're stuck here for now. No sign of the new week opening gap at this point. No, I never heard of it, Josef. Never heard of it. Oh, forgot. Totally forgot. Oh, yeah. Totally forgot. Igazad van. Yeah, totally forgot that. So many people come and go, and so many familiar names and similar names to other. Yeah, now I know. Now I know. Yeah. How's it going? Nice. I remember retiring at the Balaton. Yes. How are you doing? How was your weekend? How was your past few weeks? How is trading? First of all, I hope health is okay. Health is the most important, and family, and love, and health. Although I'm not eating healthy, guys, I'm on my diet, but it's hard. I just can't do it. I mean, it's super hard. It's so hard to be on a diet, guys. I can't explain it how hard it is for me. Oh, biggest trader in Hungary. Okay, I'm gonna check it out. I'll check it out. Never heard of him. Drink is good last week. Made about 23K. Dude, get out of here. Oh my god. You know, honestly, Hotshot FX, I'd love to talk with you in private and talk about how you do your trades, because I always like to talk with people who are making good profits constantly. I want to pick their brain and you know, their thought process. How are they doing? How are they preparing for the session? What are they doing? That's awesome. Health is good. Stop smoking and no more soda. Honestly, sometimes, you know, don't tell this to anyone. Hopefully no one will hear it, but sometimes I do smoke a tiny bit of cigarette, but you know, maybe once a month. No, actually no. Occasionally, like, and there's a birthday or New Year or whatever, or we have a big party, we have some great food, then one tiny smoke cigarette, then that's it. But don't tell it to anyone. You know, I'm the kind of, I'm not smoking, but I'm kind of like that occasional, sometimes rarely smoke a cigarette when there is a good opportunity. Shouldn't do that. And now I'm on this diet and it's stressing me out. It's hard to go with it. I have 5 trades last week. I had 1 short NQ on Monday. Nice. 415, and I closed it on Friday. Dude, you know, I'm going to go to Balaton and let's talk. And I'm going to buy you a lunch or whatever. And I want to know how you're doing. I really, honestly, no troll. Honestly, with all my, I want to know how you're doing it. I mean, the mentality, the psychology, this, not just the strategy, but in any way. And traded 4 other times in gold and ES. All right, I buy you a lunch at Balaton. All right. $25 years of experience. I'm definitely want to buy you a lunch, Hotshot FX. And that is serious. No problem. Come to Balaton as soon as you can. It's not a problem for me. There you go. Hey, you gotta let me know when you're coming back here. I mean, when you're coming here. We have to talk. No, I buy you lunch. You talk, I eat the lunch. I eat the lunch and you talk. No, I buy you lunch. It's my treat. It's my treat. Still hovering. Still at the kill zone. We have time. I'm waiting for my package to arrive, and I'm waiting for my phone to ring. If the courier has arrived. Still no sign. Dum, da, 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 dum. Ba, 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 ba. Monday, I saw things break down, been rolling top in NQ for weeks and bad CPI, so no cuts. And then the Israel, oh yeah, the Israel conflict. What made the market break down? Yeah, that was quite a move. That was quite a move. Okay. Let's see. From March 21, April 20, you see Nasdaq down. That's a rolling top. Oh. NQ up and down. That's interesting. But yeah. That's a good observation. So guys, if you would like to support the channel and the stream, grab some of these discounts. This is the last full trading week. MyFundedFutures is leading, but every other prop firm that I listed here, I think they're, well, in the top 4 or 5. These are 4, but check them out. Very good discounts. And yeah, $50 for 150k account, guys. Grab it at MyFundedFutures or the expert account. No limits. You can do whatever you want. No consistency rule. Activation fee is included in the price. It's a little bit more expensive, but everything is included. Go check it out. No scaling rule, no consistency. Anyway, my wife is on a seafood diet. Seafood, okay. What? Seafood, eat it. Come on, Robert, seafood, eat it. You're up 800 this morning. I took a long on NQ, missed my target 10 by 5 points and got out 275. That's awesome, man. That is awesome. That is awesome. Come on, are we going to get this trade or what? Maybe it's too soon yet, but I hope we will get it. 37 is not far, but I'd like to take profit on this one if we can. What about take profit trader? What do you think? I think they're okay. I'm actually looking to trade with them too. I have an affiliate code down there if you guys want to use it with take profit trader. I wasn't promoting them until I haven't traded with them all the way, but so far, as I talk to the ones who are using them and taking payouts, I think they're they're okay. I know I have a few affiliate links, but these links and the commissions, a few dollars here and there, keep the stream alive. So I'm looking to work with them too, diversifying the portfolio, you know, guys. But they're good so far. Nothing wrong I heard about them. And I'm also looking into Elite Trader Funding and Trade Day. Those are the other two that I'm going to look into. But I don't know which one first, or maybe all of them. I don't know. I don't think I want to work with more than 5 futures prop firms at once. So I already have, I think, the four of the best and reliable, although BULENOX is a smaller one, but they are pretty much reliable, making payouts. Support is awesome. Everything is working fine with them. So I'm funded with them. So yeah. What made me buy in the first trade up there? A continuation to Friday PM session high, which is also a high of the 5-minute order block at Friday PM session. And I thought we're gonna see a short squeeze up there, because after the 2 a.m. price started to squeeze, you know, quite nicely higher. So I thought that we're gonna target that PM session high, and that's why I entered. But of course it went against me. Then I scalped a few micros, as you see it on the chart, and that's how it happened. And honestly, guys, I think I just close it right here, because that's what I do. We got into a congestion zone, so I closed the trade. The reason for this is I wanted to make back my losses as much as I can, and I still think we should be going below the 35s. We have this congestion zone here. I call this congestion zone. Now we're at 40. Should have held my TP, but anyway. There you go. My TP would have been hit. Damn it. Anyway, we have this congestion zone, and I thought, you know, price could be slowing down here, which it did a little bit. And I wanted to gain back my losses. So I was down like about $70 on this funded account. So this is a BULENOX funded account. This was the first day of trading with micro. I was down 70 something dollars. I made it back to $81 profit, so I'm okay with trading micros, of course. This is nothing basically, I know, but I'm taking small steps with 1 or 2 micros, and that's how I'm going to roll with it. Look at this is going down, but so far I'm happy with it, and no issue. Should have stayed with my take profit, but I'm okay. Still in the kill zone. Let me grab a drink and I'll be right back. All right, I'm here. I'm here, guys. So this one's going down again, or continuing to go down. On the 5-minute, we can see that we might be targeting the new week opening gap as well, in this case. But we have a no fair value gap. I thought we have something. Could be retracing back up here, so that's why I wasn't sure to close it or not. But we could see retracing up there. Also a 1-minute fair value gap above 47. If this one is a continuation of a sell, could be still good for a trade. Okay, it's going higher. Going back into that 5-minute gap, I think so. Yeah, tapped into it. So I'm a little bit glad that I exited this short. I still think it has a very high chance. Look at this. This is actually an order block tapping into liquidity, almost like a market maker sell model. And this one could be continuing lower. It can very well could be continuing lower. All right. Now it seems like it just wants to take out the 1 minute order block, reprice higher. Who knows? Is this going to be the short squeeze, the trap? This was a bear trap to lure everyone in. If it closes above the 60 with a shift, that could be interesting. Still didn't break that level. Oops. Okay, broke higher, no displacement. This could be a bullish breaker, maybe. Well, no. I thought that it's going to be on the 1 minute, but it's not really that strong break. But definitely a tricky thing that just happened. Okay, and now it's going back down again. Nice. So repriced everything, took out some highs, liquidity swept, and now getting back down to the 30s. I don't see this as a market structure shift to the upside. It's it could be an inversion. I know some of you guys trade the inversion. At this point, I'm not sure I will, but I'm going to observe this. Muhammad, hey there. After 337, what is the next point? 337? Up there. Well, let's go out and check it on the 15 minute. 337. Oh yeah, because the next high was it was at 340, so 337. Well, 237, okay. 237. It's simple. This is the 5 minute. If we, yeah, so if this would continue, that's the 200. 200 and then go down to the leftover of the new week opening gap, which is not technically a leftover, but the new week opening gap down at 196. That's what I would go. So for example, this would be nice to have a swing here, but it's gonna displace lower. For example, let's play it as an inversion, all right, on the 1 minute. Yeah, no problem. Let's play it on as an inversion. because I think it's gonna go lower than that candle. There's a gap here and the gap there. So let's say, and there's also a gap here. Now this can create a shift as well to the downside. But if we would close below 244 with a displacement, and if it retraces back up in, it could be used as an inversion, a continuation down to the 200s. So also, if this candle would close around here on the 1 minute, that would create a swing low. So the next candle, if displaces to the downside, that would be an ideal scenario to go for the new week opening gap again. Or if it displaces this high to the upside, I would want to see the next target up there on the 5 minute fair value gap up there to go for it. Look at this. Now this is something that could be, but it has to close at least above 62. At least above 62, and the next candle after this should be leaving majority of the gap open, but it seems like it's not. Let's see. No, it's not a shift. It's not a strong shift. Abort, abort. Mission abort. This is not a strong shift. This actually, the high of this candle was 260.75. The close of this was exactly the same, and it repriced this. I don't like this, so I don't care about the long now. I want to see a continuation to the new week opening gap down there. Let me show you. Right down there. So on the mini, it could be higher. Yeah, oh yeah, I forgot. But still, because the thing is that invalidates this one to me. Actually, not completely, but so there's the saying, which is related to driving. If you want to take over a car while you're driving, and if you try like once, twice, or too many times, and it's just not possible because there's too much traffic on the opposite lane, then you just leave it, you know, because the traffic is too high. Now I know it's a crazy explanation, but I see the same here. I mean, almost perfectly repriced, not completely this gap. On the micro, it was not a perfect shift, but on the mini, it was a shift, but the gap is too tight. It's not an A+ setup for me to go long, but if you guys want to go long, then you can do so in this small tiny gap right here, which is repricing right now at this second. If you want to go long on this gap, this is the long entry. I'm not taking it. I'm a little bit scared to take it. I'm a chicken. But if you want to go long and target the 5 minute fair value gap up there, you're still good with almost a 2-to-1 risk to reward. I hate when the two are, yeah, I told you short. Yeah. Tell me what you think about the short at the 1 minute gap at 280. 280, 1 minute gap. I think it's an ideal place to go short, and it's still a good target to go long, by the way. I'm actually a little bit tempted to go long and target that gap, because that's also a 5 minute gap too. So maybe it wants to sweep more liquidity, squeeze out some shorts, but again, guys, it's hovering in this area. The risk to reward is very good. You can go for the long. I had a winner which got my losses back, and now I'm just a little bit scared to take this on my funded account. Maybe on an evaluation account I can take it. How about that? How about that? I don't know. 15 bounce off the breaker. Main target for me was the gap downstairs. Yeah, bearish. The thing is that I'm bearish too, after all these shift up there and the continuation. Oops. But that doesn't mean it cannot push once more, sweep liquidity, do a dirty move up there, and then drop down. In 35 minutes, the kill zone is over. And so, look at this. Should have taken the long, man. Should have taken the long on that small gap. Yeah. Turn -4 into 290. So now wait for a nice short. Yeah, so I'm sticking with my analysis, which means even if we go up there and we see a shift again to the direction of the new week opening gap, I might try to take it. Technically, this was a valid long entry, and it should be going for 279. You know what? I think it will. I think it will, damn it. My gut feeling tells me that it is going for the 279. Oh, man. A little bit of a FOMO on my end. Yeah. Oh, negative 790. From a negative 790 to plus 290. I mean, yeah. You should be thinking twice about your next move. Oh man, I could have done this, but I was a chicken. Although it does look good. It does look good to take that 5 minute gap. So 5 minute fair value gap up there. Oh man. FOMO, guys. Huge FOMO. Tom, don't fight the trend. Sip coffee and wait. I'm waiting. I'm flat. I'm sitting on my hands. I do feel some FOMO about this trade. But, you know, you guys could be at least 1-to-1 R now. But this one should be going into the 5 minute gap, sweeping for that liquidity. I don't want to enter now because the risk to reward is off for me, and it can still retrace, I mean pull back all the way down below the 55s, 50s, below the 50s. So the risk to reward is not good for me here. But if someone took the long, you did good. And I feel the FOMO. Look at this. Damn it. It was a little bit risky, but look at this. It's sometimes the risky trades are also turning out to be quite all right. $200 EMA. Yeah. I mean, it's not an entry model for me, the 200. Just good to see what's happening. When we're right at 10:30, will come the turn. Yeah. Yeah. Which is 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. There is a small liquidity void at 61, could be repricing, also down at 57. So when I see those liquidity void, oh wow, look at that. On the mini, by the way, let's zoom out the mini. On the mini, we see a bigger void. It's not accurate, but you guys can see it. So look at that, wow. Okay. Okay. I'm not in the trade, so I'm gonna delete this. Yeah, fear of missing out. Bounced on the 15-minute bearish order block at 266. Is there a 15-minute bearish order block? I don't see that. 15-minute bearish order block 266. I don't see an order block, but it might be there. Maybe on a different time frame. Or maybe I'm not looking something. PSA trading. You're bearish. Yeah, you said that you're bearish by the 4-hour chart, so yeah, that could be a possibility. Well, about 30 minutes left from the kill zone. 255.75 is breakup structure on the 15. 255.75. 54, sorry. 254.75. What? Oh, here. Okay. All right. Here. But it's only wicked down. So for me to have a structure shift, I need a down close candle. I don't care about the wicks. To me, the wicks doesn't mean anything in this case. I mean, for shifting structure. So for me, it's still bullish on the 15-minute. I need on the 15-minute a down close candle below 235. I need the 235 to be broken. Yeah, I tried to, but wicks do the damage, the bodies tell the story. Yeah. Well, the wicks did some damage, but the body showed that it's still not ready to break lower, at least not on the 15-minute. So by the way, if anybody is still, sorry, on the 1 minute, if anybody is still long on the 1 minute, you guys are still okay. There is no structure shift, only the liquidity voids have been repriced. So at 64, could be going to 79 still, but be careful. So this could be something that we need to look for. Looks like it still wants to go for that 79 into that 5-minute gap. 14 points up. Again, this was your perfect entry at 55. Although that was a scary drop here. That was a scary drop at from 70 something to 54, 55. That was a little bit scary. And also now it did a minor gap here. And it's just really not able to go through with it. So I'm gonna watching this swing low as a possible market structure shift. Right here. If that's gonna happen. And still looking for the new week opening gap. Sorry, I can't speak when I don't have my coffee. I'm just drinking tea. I'm sorry, I forgot to say to Damien, this is not coffee. This is tea with no caffeine. Caffeine. So it's caffeine-free tea. Because I have to do something about my sleeping. Let's wait for a possible shift. I'm wondering, just measuring targets, if we could shift down there. And if I want to target the 200, I could still go down there, yeah. Taking out caffeine is a great move for sleep. Yeah. Not so great move for awareness and concentration. Try chamomile tea before going. Oh yeah, Boris, I might try that. Now I had to realize that I was really drinking too much coffee, and my sleep cycle messed up, and it's not good. And I was super tired by the end of the day, and by the time I should go to sleep, I was up again, and I got too much anxiety and being nervous all the time, and it's because of that. And it's not good for trading too. They say that coffee make the brain shrink. I don't know. I also heard that actually coffee is good for health, but I heard so many things about coffee. I don't know which one are true or not. I don't know. Of course, I say coffee is overall not good for health, but I did read some articles that were saying that coffee is good. So who knows? Who knows what's happening anymore? It's raining. It's raining outside. What's the weather gonna be today? A little bit of rain, not too much. Oh, what I did. Oh, look at crude oil going up. So, okay. This one is still wanting to go 10 points up to that gap. Guys, I'm saying If you guys want to scalp this, 10 points, it's going into the gap. 9, actually more than 10 points, but yeah, 11. You're not outpowered enough to keep the balance. Coffee is amazing, just avoid caffeine the first 3-4 hours when just awake. This way you will avoid crashes. Yeah. Take the edge cutters. Yeah. Guys, look at this. We're going for the gap. If you want to scalp it for a 1-to-1 for 10 points, this is your chance. It's 90% sure, in my opinion, that we're going to go into 79. I'm 90% sure that we're going to go into 79. Look at that. 73, 74. It's gonna pop into that gap. Should be. Let me zoom it out for you guys. Should be popping into that gap. Dosage is always important. If you have it every day, it will deplete you from important. Yeah. What the hell is happening? Come on, look at this. Took some highs here. And the drop. What the hell? He scanned 250,000 brains a year. No, I have no. I don't know where they got the results. If that's what you mean. Anyway. Okay. Back down again. What the hell is going on? This is something I don't like in London session, when usually, you know, after the kill zone sometimes it's happening. So could be the case like now. Guys, if you haven't already, please push the like button. It's free to do, and subscribe to the channel. We're here every day, London and New York session too. And if you would like to support the stream and me being here full time, if you purchase some accounts through my links and codes, I would be really grateful to you. Helps the stream going and helps the full-time job for me here until I get to some payout levels. Thank you so much. That was the commercial. Look at this. What is happening? What is happening? Mentes de éxito. Hi, welcome to the stream. Oh wow, look at this displacement. I might have to put this here. I do like this displacement, to be honest, guys. I like this pretty much. Here's the shift. Wow. Wow. Okay. We need to wait for this candle to leave this gap open. In MyFundedFutures, do you use trade await? No, I use rhythmic connection with Quant Tower. Oh yeah, they have trade await. Sorry, they have trade await, of course. So yes, they have trade await. I also have a trade await here. This is a MyFundedFutures evaluation account. I'm getting closer to being funded, 51,858. Today I didn't take a trade on this one, but this is the only account which I have on trade await. But otherwise, I use everything through rhythmic connection, aka Quant Tower in this case. I might going to take a short position. It's gonna be a risky one. I've put a sell limit at 255.25. I do like this gap here. So I do have a sell limit. I'm going to show you right there. Let's see if this one gets triggered or not. Still in a sell. Nice. Fake out. Okay. Delta way too weak. Yeah, no problem, no problem. Trader weight is on Quant Hour. No, trader weight and Quant Hour is completely different. Absolutely different. Trader weight is an absolute different platform. With trader weight, you can connect to TradingView, by the way. I will purchase 150. It's a good deal. Yeah, by the way, I'm just saying, if you guys can grab or want to grab a few accounts with MyFundedFutures, this is going to be a lifetime. So for $50 for a lifetime, and the activation fees a lifetime as well. For example, on a 50K account, the activation fee is only $50. Even if you pass the account in 2 months, then it is like 2 months for $100. Plus the activation fee, it's a $50. So you can pass the account in 60 days, and the true cost of funding without a reset is $150. So this is still the cheapest in the industry. And you can have end of day trading, whatever. So MyFundedFutures is really burning the place and giving new standards. So I would highly recommend it. Also, Apex is awesome. I do love them, because I don't care about intraday trading, because I trade small and they have a lifetime discount too. And if you blow the MyFundedFutures account, don't cancel it, because in the next month you're going to be rebuilt with the same discount price, and the discount activation is going to stay with the account as well. So that's why I bought accounts too, and I'm going to stack them up. Even if I blow it, I'm going to leave the subscription until I'm not passing the account. That's a strategy to go with and save up some money, you know. Yeah, I had a Quant Hour. So okay, I see my TP. You know what? My job to save the capital is done. At least coming back to New York Open. Yeah, there you go, Damien. 3 mini is too much. You don't need, like, all you need is like 1 mini is more than enough. 2 mini is, so that's why some people are asking, hey, 3 minis might be too less, not too much, but too small to trade. And I say no. It's a lot to trade with. But there's a scaling plan in the starter, so you can go up with 15 contracts too after a certain time, but you don't need it. On a funded account, you won't be trading with 2 or 3 minis. Trust me, it's useless. Anyway, let me put my stop losses there. Might going to take it up there. That's my stop. And my take profit should be down there. Maybe at the 200s, I don't know. Well, somewhere above the 200s. That's where my stop should be. Let me connect them, so it's fine. No weird payout. There's a cap on the payout. For example, on a 50K account, the maximum withdrawal you can take is $2,000, but only on your first 3 withdrawals. But I'm telling you, if you can take $1,000 out of your 50K funded account on the starter plan, you take it, right? You don't leave it there and accumulate it. No, you don't. You take the first $1,000, even if you're on an expert account. Who cares? You take whatever you can at the first time. You want to make your initial investment back as soon as possible. That's the main goal. You have to get your investment back. So I say it doesn't really matter that they have a cap on the first three withdrawal anyway. Oh no, it's going against me. I really thought that this is going to be a nice move. Should I move my stop above 75? I don't know. I want to do it. What a dirty move. Wants to take me out. Well, I'm still gonna end up break even for the session if it takes me out, so I don't care. I told you so. Then the next payment will be the same as the original. Yes, exactly. It's gonna stay $50. It's gonna stay $50 as long as you don't pass the account. And the activation fee for a 50K account, for example, is going to be staying $50, even if you pass the account in 3 months or whatever. Yeah, Naz, yeah. Anyway, guys, I think I have to go because I have to be at a place and I have to wait for a courier. But I'm gonna leave the trade on, but I'm gonna cut the stream. I'm gonna be coming back in the New York session. The offer is expiring at the 30th of March for CryptoPanda. End of this month is gonna expire, but still, grab it while you can. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I love you guys all. So this is just for April, but if you grab the account, it's gonna stay until lifetime, so you have the time and the discount activation fee. All right, guys, thank you again. I have to go, and I'll be back in the New York session. I'm gonna leave the trade on as it is, so my TP is down there. I'm gonna leave my stop, maybe move it like 2 or 3 points up. I don't know. See you guys later. Subscribe, like the channel, and grab the discount. See you guys again in New York. Cheers, everyone.